Well, good afternoon, everybody. We're speaking to you from the Dave Barksdale Court under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, ready for the first of 3 games today on Video Productions. First 2 are college games with WVU Tech, and then our final of the night is what is going to be a terrific high school game between Beckley and Shady Spring. Again, hi, everybody. Bill O'Brien along with Coach Mark Montgomery. That is us there at the bottom of your screen, right by the WW logo. And we're going to start off with a WVU Tech women's game against the Lady Bears from Shawnee State, Ohio. That's at Portsmouth, Ohio, about 45 minutes west of Huntington. Had a long talk with Dwayne Burrows, the head coach for Shawnee State, and we'll tell you about that in a few minutes. And Mark Montgomery, you had a chance to talk to the head coach of the Golden Bears, so good afternoon to you, and tell us about your conversation.
Good afternoon, Bill, and thanks for having me. Had a chance to talk to veteran coach Kenny Osborne, and still trying to break this streak. You know, they had a rough game on the road, but like he said, and all coaches say, short memory on that. Move on to the next one. They've had some good practices. The only bad part is they're playing the number 1 Eastern Division River Cities Conference Shawnee State today. So it's going to take a good effort, and we've said that all along with Tech. They need to play their best in all aspects of the game to break this streak.
You know, Coach, when you talk about Shawnee State and you mentioned they're number 1, they've won 18 games and lost 4. And in the conference, the River States Conference, they are 9-1 under 4th-year head coach Dwayne Burrows. And I had a chance to talk to him. They've already played once earlier in the basketball season, and Shawnee State was able to win that game in Portsmouth. Since then, Tech is on a slide. They are 0 for their last 17, and overall on the year, they're 1-20, and in the conference, 0-10. And the Lady Golden Bears have given a good effort most games. And in fact, the last game that you and I did, they had the lead late in the game and probably should have won the game. It got away from them in the last few minutes. So, you know, Coach Osborne's kids are giving a good account of themselves. But, you know, you look at that record and you really get bummed out. Meantime, and in talking to Shawnee's coach, he said, I talked to Coach Osborne. He said, I went through the same thing. He said, in my first year, we were 6 wins and 24 losses. He said the next year we got going. We won 16. Last year we won 20. This year we have 18, and he said we just continue to improve. And he said that's the way you have to look at it. He said I was left with very little when I took over, and they didn't know the way I wanted to do things. He said it took a year. He said that's probably what Kenny Osborne's going through.
You know, exactly right. They've won 5 in a row, and all their wins have been by 20 points or more. And, you know, you can't do it overnight, especially on the college level. And I'm sure we will see some changes next year with personnel for Coach Osborne and his recruiting. And once he's able to put his handprint on the program for a year, over a year, I'm sure things are going to improve. I know Coach Osborne well, and he's a winner, and he'll get it done.
We're going to get a little business done. This is our pregame show brought to you by Beckley Auto Mall, and we'll be back after these messages on Video Productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Hey, Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
And back we are. Both teams are going through their warm-ups. You can see to your left, that's the visitors from Ohio, from Shawnee State University, 18-4, under Dwayne Burrows. And to your right, you can see WVU Tech. They'll be in the home white with dark blue trimmed in gold. And our pregame show is brought to you by our friends at Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall with Buick and GMC vehicles. And they're ready to make deals, I'm telling you right now. Well, as we go through our pregame show, first I'll tell you about my conversation with the Shawnee State head coach, Dwayne Burrows. And as I always ask every coach, I said, what does your team do well? And most of the time, successful coaches will say, defense. And he said, what's good about my team is, he said, the kids have bought in. Most kids, you got to really be on them to play good defense. But he said, I showed them a film about an NBA star. Maybe you've heard of LeBron James. Yeah, everybody knows about his offense, but his defense as a high school kid, that's when he became a legend. And he said, I showed them the film, and he said the next day at practice, the kids had bought into it. They realized that defense wins games. And he said, now the kids will be on each other. Hey, you're not guarding properly. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. Can I help you? That kind of thing, which is rare for a team to do. And so Coach Burrows says these are great kids. They understand the game. They're very coachable, but they sometimes coach themselves. They know when they've messed up, and you don't have to tell them. And, that is rare. Don't you think, Coach?
Oh, you better believe it. I've found over my years of coaching, one of the biggest change was kids will do what you ask them to do and give a great effort, but they want to know why. When I played, my coach said, go there and run through that post holding up the army over there. Well, you did it. Now, kids will do it, but they want to know why. Why do you want me to do that? So, anything you can do to reinforce what you're trying to get across, and especially, I'm a dinosaur, I'd tell my linebackers, I coach linebackers football, I'd say, hey, you look like Dick Butkus on there. And like one of their coaches goes, Coach, they don't know who Dick Butkus is. Yeah, that's right, but they do know who LeBron James is.
That's great. Well, we just had the warning buzzer. That's that awful sounding buzzer that is the shot clock buzzer. as you know, there is a shot clock in college basketball, and we don't show that on the screen, but we will keep you abreast when that happens. Most of the time, and Mark, you know this, most of the time at these college games, you don't have to worry about a shot clock, especially on the men's side. And that's going to be the next game starting at 5:30. Oh, they're testing it out again.
They're wearing it out.
It's like, fingernails going down a blackboard. Yeah, that's the other buzzer. Oh, that works too. Way to go, guys. That's really cool. All right, let's talk about WVU Tech and head coach Kenny Osborne. I had a chance to talk to him before you got here. And, what do you say? I mean, you've got a losing record. You've not won but one game. That was over Kentucky Christian, and that was back in November. So he says, we're just trying to play kids who want to give an all-out effort, and that's the best we can do. What did you get out of him?
Well, he's just your veteran coach. It's going to say, we got to go back to fundamentals. We got to start on defense. And we got to do the little things right. And as you know, the number of games we've called is they have had opportunities, but it really hasn't been like asking too much for them to be successful. They miss easy shots. They commit unforced turnovers. And those have been their two biggest killers, just missing easy shots. We've talked about it at the end of most of their games. Say, man, if they just made their easy shots. So he just said they're just keep working. He's being positive with them, and one of these nights is going to happen.
I'm watching, and I'm not sure if you can see there on the screen, but in watching the Tech young ladies playing, they are making all of these three balls. They better save some for the ball game, because I'm watching Kyra Brown. She's made 2 or 3 in a row, and watching Alexis Sexton, and she as well has nailed a couple of long shots. So, that's what you do. You take the long shots, then you move in closer, mid-range jumpers, and then you try at the foul line. And so hopefully they're getting good vibes here from what they're doing in the pregame. I'm taking a look at the last score sheet. Mark, when you and I did the game between Tech and Indiana University East, the score going into the last quarter was Tech 55, East 53. And then they lost. Ouch.
And, in that game, about halfway through the third quarter, they had a 9-point lead and were playing really about the best basketball for 2.5 quarters we'd seen all year. And then it just kind of fell apart.
74-68 was the final in that ball game. We're going to take one more break. We'll be back with the opening lineups. We're about 8 minutes away from tipping off. It'll be WVU Tech Golden Bears and the visitors from Shawnee State. Let's take a break on Video Productions.
Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Just so you'll know, my esteemed partner, Coach Mark Montgomery, has brought me another can of ice-cold Pepsi. Mark, you're going to go down in the Sidekick Hall of Fame. I'm telling you right now. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome.
All right, you have a bunch of notes, and I'm going to ask you, is there anything we haven't talked about before I go to the starting lineups?
Well, I always try to do a little research here real quick. You know, Shawnee State was established in 1986. Actually, Ohio University started an academic center in 1980. They have approximately 3,500 students. They're the southernmost university of the Ohio University system. As you said earlier, in Portsmouth, Ohio, they're navy blue and gray. And Bill, here's a couple unique factors. I always like to give their most notable graduates. And this is what Wikipedia lists is Candace Cassidy. She was a Playmate of the Month in June of 2009. And Ted Strickland was Ohio's governor and a member of the House of Representatives.
Wow.
So that's their two notable graduates. I got a feeling there might be a lot more, but that's what Wikipedia has.
I understand. Well, and I'm not going to comment, especially on the first name, but
yeah,
I guess a picture is worth 1,000 words, huh? Oh, well, let's go to the starting lineups here. And first we'll start off with the visitors from Portsmouth, Ohio, about a 2.5-hour drive from here. Shawnee State, the Lady Bears. Dwayne Burrows is the coach. And they'll start Emily Maynard. She is a sophomore and averaging 7.7 points per game. Miyoshi Ellis is a 6'4 junior. Sanaya Gregory is a graduate student averaging 7.6. Sienna Glosser averaging 14 per game. She is one of only 2 seniors on the team. Jariah Steele is averaging 6.5 points per game and is a sophomore. So it's Steele, Glauder, Gregory, Ellis, and Maynard for Shawnee State. For WVU Tech, here's the way they will go. Coached by Kenny Osborne in his first season, but as you know, he was longtime women's coach at Concord before here, and also down at Bluefield State and started at Glenville State with my sidekick here. Caden Stewart will start for the Lady Golden Bears, along with Avery Lucas, Alexis Sexton, Emanuela Amafula, Manny they like to call her, happily for me, because that's about 3 less syllables to worry about. And Kennedy Hancock will start in the pivot. So it'll be Stewart, Lucas, Sexton, Amafula, and Hancock for the hometown WVU Tech Golden Bears. Both teams continue to warm up, and we're just about 3 minutes away from starting this game here at the Armory. As we mentioned, the men's team will play in a couple of hours from now, and then the big event as far as people who have been waiting for a rematch, the high school game between Woodrow Wilson and Shady Spring. One time, Shady won by 3 points. And one time, Woodrow won by 4 points.
And
they've won on each other's floor.
Yeah, and you know, Shady's coming in on a little roll here. They've won, they've only lost one game all year, and that was to Beckley. And Woodrow has lost 2 in a row, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. The game we saw against Greenbrier East and Woodrow Wilson here at the Army that you and I did, I thought Beckley really looked good, and then, you don't know. I think they've had some issues with some health issues and those type things, but you throw the record book out tonight.
You're right. And that's scheduled to start at 7:30. We're figuring more like 8 o'clock because, you got to have at least 20 to 30 minutes warm-up time between games. By the way, Woodrow, in losing the last couple of games, they lost at home against South Charleston, one of the really good teams in the state, and they lost on the road at Martinsburg, another terrific team in West Virginia. As far as Shady, and you mentioned that they have really had a terrific year, losing only one time, and that was to Woodrow Wilson. Maris and I did the game last night at Shady Spring, and the Tiger team defeated Bluefield, Virginia, the Graham G men by 10 points. All right, so that gives you an idea of what's coming up on Video Productions, and we'll take our final break. After these messages, we'll be back with the starting play-by-play on Video Productions.
Yes! Why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
And we're back now. Guess what? We're having problems with the clock. We should have tipped it off by now, so they're trying to work with the clock while we have this break in the action, which hasn't started yet. We remind you that Affinity Coal in Sophia is currently operating an underground metallurgical coal mine with an on-site prep plant in Sophia and a surface mine with a high-wall miner near Helen. Check them out at United Coal Company. They're looking for good employees, and they've got a nice package to show you. They offer medical insurance, dental and vision insurance, prescription drug coverage, life insurance, paid time off, and a 401k company match. United Coal Company on Facebook is where you can get all the details for working at Affinity Coal. Also, we'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors is WV Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. If you're in a car wreck or you've suffered a sports injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his staff will get you back on your feet. They're located on Woodcrest Drive, opposite Woodrow Wilson High School's Parham baseball field in Beckley, thanks to WV Orthopedic Trauma. Well, all of the buzzers are working very nicely. And I think we're about ready to have the national anthem here as everybody's getting to their feet. So while they're getting that sorted out, we'll take a quick commercial break on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
A rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
We're having the introductions for the Shawnee State Lady Bears. Mark Montgomery, you mentioned this before we came on the air, and I just didn't put two and two together. You're talking about nicknames for teams. How about today?
Hey, we're getting ready to have us a bear fight, Bill. The Golden Bears and the Bears of Shawnee State. I'm a little disappointed I don't see Monty, the Golden Bear, here today. I kind of like seeing Monty.
Oh, he'll probably show up because we got the doubleheader, so.
He might be in class.
He might be in his cave right now.
Right.
He's hibernating.
His shadow?
Yeah. What happens if a bear sees his shadow? 6 more weeks of basketball, is that it?
I think so.
Nick Eskins is our producer-director today, and Cameron Ball is working the camera, and we appreciate their good work. Maris Lowry is in the building. He just made it here. He'll be doing the play-by-play for the second and third games of our triple-header. There will be, in this ladies' game, 4 10-minute quarters. We've had the lineups as we gave them to you, and we'll get this one started about 5 minutes late this afternoon. The clock has been fixed. We're hopeful. So far, so good. And let's see if Tech can get off to a good start. As we mentioned, the last broadcast we did for Tech women's basketball, they had a really good game and had the lead until about midway through the last quarter. The officials for today's game, they've been assigned by the River States Conference: Dustin Smith, Robert Dooley, and Zach Kula. I'm Bill O'Brien. with Coach Mark Montgomery. And we're ready to play basketball. Shawnee State has a couple of 6'4" players, one of whom, Gloucester, will step in.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was watching, speaking to Coach Osborne there where they were warming up, and I said, they're not very big, 2 6'4s.
The Bears from Ohio have the basketball. The dark blue uniforms trimmed in gray. This is Gregory.
Tech starting out man-to-man.
Maynard passes on the high post. Turnaround shot, off the glass, rebound scrap for. Tech's got it. Good hustle that time by Kennedy Hancock.
Yeah, one and done. That's the key to Tech's success.
Around the horn they go. Looks like a zone to shoot over it. 3 ball is right there. That's Caden Stewart. Well, I told you they were hot, warming up.
Coach Osmond said that Shawnee had been playing a lot of zone here the past couple games. So
here's Ellis on a runner, and it dances off the iron, no good. And the rebound is down to Tech, and again, that's Kennedy Hancock. Stewart, far side, Amafula. Now to the head of the lane. Stewart lobs it on the low post. It's the turnaround bank shot, a little bit too strong off the glass by Hancock. And will come the other way. Tech with the lead. Shawnee State with the basketball.
So far, so good on the defensive end for Tech. They limited Shawnee to 1 shot on each of their possessions.
There's a shot from the foul line that didn't go down. And again, only 1 shot as Stewart rebounds for Tech. Here's Sexton. Amafula. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. A lob underneath. Oops. There's going to be traveling called. She lost the ball anyway, Hancock. And so Tech with the first turnover of the game. And as Coach mentioned earlier, Mark, you said the turnovers have been a real problem for the Lady Golden Bears.
Yeah, especially the ones that aren't forced. That was the right idea, trying to get the ball in the low post. Just not she didn't handle it very well once she got it.
Sanaya Gregory launches an air ball from three-point land, and so Tech will get it.
These are the stretches in the game where Tech has to take advantage of it. Shawnee's not doing much on the offensive end, but other than the 1 basket, Tech hasn't had success either.
We're 2 minutes and 10 seconds deep into the ball game. Only 1 basket so far. Lucas passes it off. Stewart puts it up, and it dances off the back rim. Tough luck miss, and will come the other way.
There's those chip shots that you miss inside. You got to have those.
Steele with it. Ellis. Being guarded man-to-man. Spin move Ellis. Misses off the side. Followed up, no. Rebound fought for, followed up again, no. Well, they had 3 shots at it, and Tech did not allow any points.
Tech's going to have to knock down some of these open looks they're getting. They're trying to work it inside against the zone.
Here comes to Hancock. She is shut down. Amafula from 3. Sexton, yes! Well, I told you she was making the long balls in practice, and it's 6-zip.
You sure did, and we were talking about saving some. So far she has. That's the key against that zone, be able to knock down those outside shots.
Sanaya Gregory yo-yoing the basketball between the circles. Ellis. Here's a long bomb, and it's good from way out there by Emily Maynard. So far, it's all been downtown shooting.
Sure has. Nothing working inside in the paint.
Lucas has it. Amafula in close to Hancock. To the left hand, and she's got it. Nice play by Kennedy Hancock.
Sure was. She had 2 Shawnee State Bears on her, and she was able to finish.
Well, I love that effort there. Watch out, spin move, shovel pass in underneath, put up, no. Rebound scrambled for, Shawnee's got it. Layup, this time it's a foul. So going to the line will be Sanaya Gregory.
You know, as we watch these games, and here's the nice inside move again. She didn't get help. That was just a good move on her part. Nice catch and turnaround jump shot.
With the left hand, that was Kennedy Hancock. At the foul line, Gregory hits the first. She is a graduate student, averaging 7.5 points per game. And it's good.
You know, speaking of graduate, Shawnee State's head coach earned his master's degree here at Old Mountain State University right here, which is now West Virginia Tech.
Well, that explains he knew the layout of this building. He and I chatted behind the bleachers on the home side. That way we won't be interrupted. Into the ball game. That's Liz Cadle. Passes it off to Lucas. Amafula now drives. Lucas again. Cadle from Beckley. Good passing. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Amafula better let fly. She puts it up, and that's not going to hit anything. So that's the turnover on the shot clock.
She had a good look. That zone by Shawnee State's very active. Tech successful when they pass the ball, less dribbling. Move that ball, kick it over, reverse action on the ball, and that's what's got open shots for them.
Just over 5 minutes to play in the opening period, and Tech with a 3-point advantage. They had a 6-0 lead to start the game. Miss Gregory. Maynard being guarded by Cadle. Puts up the shot, a block, and they're going to call a foul on Cadle. First foul on her.
Yeah, it looks like Liz got her a little bit of the body, or both of them did. But, hey, it's been a good start for Tech.
Absolutely, and there's a timeout, just under 5 minutes to play in the starting stanza. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Tech leads by 3. One of our sponsors today is Modley's Plumbing and Heating. You know, with the winter weather we've had, sometimes there are going to be pipes that are frozen or other problems with your plumbing. Modley's can make you whole again. There you see their number, 253-HELP, 253-HELP. Ready for foul shots coming up here. Emily Maynard, and it's good. Maynard with her 4th point. So far, we've got the official stat sheet here, Coach, and Shawnee State has made only 1 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Osborne would hope his defense could keep that going the rest of the game. Probably not, but 11%, that helps with a good start Tech's got into.
Lucas double teamed, and there's the defense. That is Tech got it back. I was going to say that's the 3rd turnover, but not really. Cadle passes to Amafula. Cadle again. High post. We've got a new post player, Jaslyn Nixon, wearing 33 on her white outfit. Cadle. Off balance shot. That's an air ball.
Yeah, that's a tough shot dribbling against the zone. You're not going to have much success.
Steele passes it off. Here's Gregory passing underneath. Layup good.
Yeah, that's a nice pass by Gregory. Sitting the floor really well. Good dive to the basket by the post player from Shawnee.
Sienna Gloucester.
She's the River City's Offensive Player of the Week.
Under 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Cadle lets fly from long range, and it's off the back brace. Tech gets the rebound. Nixon with a nice effort. From the corner, shot is off the iron, no good by Lucas. Shawnee, good steal.
Good job by Tech stopping the ball.
They're called a foul that time as Steele is going strong to the hoop, and the foul is going to be called on Lucas, Avery's first foul, and it's the third team foul on Tech.
So far, pretty tight called game, especially on drives to the basket.
Kyra Brown, number 2, comes in for the Lady Golden Bears. Caden Stewart is in there, and also Brooklyn Davis, wearing number 5. 3.5 to go, first quarter. 1 point lead now for the Bears from Ohio, and a 3-ball makes it, wow, a little bit longer. That's Miosha Ellis scoring.
Yes, she shot that from about at Beaver, didn't she?
No, I tell you, 4-point lead now. Brown, she was really hitting her shots in practice. Davis stops and pops, and it's too strong. Rebound, Shawnee State.
Tech needs to get some screens for their shooters from outside. Everything is being challenged by Shawnee State.
Miyoshi Ellis is the point guard. Now long 2-3 is just off the iron by Maynard, and the ball goes out of bounds to the West Virginia team. So Tech scoring the first 4 points, or check me, the first 6 points of this game. And since then, they've outscored 12-2.
Yeah, they've just gone cold here. This Shawnee State zone's really active and hard for Tech to get any good looks.
Here's Cadle. Makes a move in. She's double teamed, so gets it back out to Stewart. He lobs it into Davis. Cadle trying to get around a pick. Can't do it. Here's a shot from outside. Danced on the iron, no good, as the shot clock was running down anyway. Here are the Lady Bears. Layup, and it rolls off. Boy, how did that one miss? Oh, Steele thought she had it. I did too. Kyra Brown. Long shot that's going to be off the iron by Stewart. Probably not the shot she wanted. Lakin Williams missing. Rebound, Jaslyn Nixon. Tech coming the other way, down by 4 with 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Bad pass. That's the third Tech turnover.
Yeah, those aren't helping this cold shooting drought.
Speaking of cold, it is not cold in this building. It's very pleasant for a change. Very nice. Here's Williams dribbling from her backside and does get a pass away. Gregory. Turnaround shot in traffic, throws up a prayer, and it's answered. Sanaya Gregory scoring.
Yeah, that's a good finish after that series of on the floor and the ball being loose.
Stewart is fouled as she tries to go strong for a layup. Here's the Little General replay.
Yeah, it's she's probably got fouled, good defense, and still able to make it.
By the way, thanks to Little General, not only for our replays, but they're making it possible that all students for the high school game tonight at 7:30 will get in free. If you're from Shady or Beckley, if you show your student ID, you'll get in free courtesy of Little General stores. And the officials have stopped the action for a moment. Not sure if we got a clock issue here. If we do, because the shot clock had not moved.
Well, that's really great. Little General doing that. That's hopefully all their the student bodies from both schools come out and support their fellow students tonight. That's awesome.
Absolutely, they do so much for the community. Well, you can almost hear a pin drop in here. And we're coming over. We're going to look, and they're going to come and see our instant replay to see exactly how much time is left. They show a minute on the clock, but I think the clock had not started. And so our producer-director, Nick Eskins, the heavy hitter, is going to replay that you can see. There we are. That's yours truly, and there's Coach right there. Nick Eskins right over here. And, of course, you can see the refs there to Nick's left. And they're watching the little general replay. And, yeah, so there's going to be at least 3 or 4 seconds that did not come off the clock. So while they're doing that, let me remind you that one of our sponsors is our friends at WV Orthopedic Trauma and Dr. John Tabbitt. If you're in a car wreck or you suffered a sports injury, Dr. Tabbitt and his staff will definitely get you back on your feet. Happened to yours truly as well as Coach Montgomery. Both of us used his services, and he is just phenomenal. Dr. Tabbitt, thank you for sponsoring. They're located in Beckley, opposite the Woodrow Wilson baseball field. They're on Woodcrest Drive.
Not only Dr. Tabbitt, but his office staff are just outstanding. They're just they just make you feel so comfortable, and you just, stressful situation, they make it very relaxing.
Absolutely, just totally professional, and they get the job done. Okay, we're ready to go. Speaking of getting the job done, we now have 55 seconds left in the first quarter and 25 seconds on the shot clock. And Shawnee State with it, leading by 6. They were down by 6 not too long ago. Long three, just missing. Rebound scrambled for, and Tech's got it. That was Lucas on the rebound for the Lady Golden Bears.
You got to like the way Tech's hitting the defensive boards. They've done a good job. The score could be a lot worse.
Stewart passing off to Lucas. Lucas drives the baseline, draws the foul. So Avery Lucas will get 2 shots, I do believe. Replay.
Yeah, here's a good look at it. Good drive to the basket.
And a good call.
We'll take that. They need it.
Nothing but net for Lucas from the line. That was the first foul shot of the afternoon for WVU Tech.
Shawnee State's got to be happy with their defense. They've challenged every shot.
1 out of 2. Lead is 5. Here's Shawnee State. Lakin Williams working the point. They're going to go for the last shot of the quarter. That's Gregory. There's a runner off the iron, no good. The rebound is off to Tech. Knocked away and stolen back. The shot goes in plus a foul. Ouch. That really hurt. Lauren Hawthorne had just checked into the ball game, and she, at 6'4", will get another chance. Here's the little general replay.
Yeah, when it rains, it pours. Tech had the rebound, maybe got a chance for a last-second shot, had turned Shawnee State away, and you commit that turnover, and it turned it into a 3-point play for Shawnee.
There's the buzzer, and that's the end of the first quarter here under the dome at the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Shawnee State 16, West Virginia University Tech 9. We'll be back after a 1-minute break on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckley. We won't be beat.
And we are back at the Dave Barksdale Court. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, along with Coach Mark Montgomery. I'd like to remind you that one of our sponsors includes Cracker Barrel restaurants. If you're looking for great meals, good prices, and terrific service, it's Cracker Barrel, the old country store in Beckley and in Princeton. Well, Coach, we've just been handed the official shooting stats. Both teams are shooting badly, both less than 30%. Tech had started out very well and then got ice cold. Meantime, Shawnee State started out miserably and they have done much better. They were down 6-0, and then they outscored Tech 16-3 to end the quarter.
And you look at the one big stat there that jumps out, Tech with 4 turnovers, Shawnee State with 0.
Tech with it. Cadle into the paint, puts up the shots off the front iron. She tries for the rebound but couldn't get it. Shawnee coming here. It's Lakin Williams. She is the playmaking guard. A runner banked up and in. Boy, nice shot that time.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, Shawnee just kind of getting warmed up here to the Armory. And Tech's been really cold ever since those 2 opening 3-pointers.
And again, that time, Stewart takes a long bomb shot and didn't draw iron, but fortunately, the rebound came back to Tech. Cadle around the horn. Amafula double team. Cadle, 3, 2, 1 seconds on the shot clock, and that one just off the back brace, no good by Cadle. There's that ugly horn. We don't want to hear much more of that.
That's right.
All right, Shawnee now with a 9-point advantage early in the second quarter here. First game of 3 today on Video Productions, all on this court. The Tech men will play Shawnee at around 5:30 today, and then the Beckley Shady game, high school boys ball, around 7:30 or 8. It's a pass in close. Short shot, and it rattles in for Hancock. Kennedy Hancock back in and gets her second bucket, Coach.
Kennedy's really coming along. She's really had here over the last 3 games, has really kind of been impressive. She's starting to have a presence there on the inside.
Maynard lets fly from downtown, and that's no good. Rebound followed up and in. That's Chambers again. She had just come into the ballgame a couple of minutes ago, and Josiah Chambers with 2 quick buckets. Amafula. 3-ball coming. Sexton, and it's good. She's hit 2 from downtown, Beckley.
And that's good. Anytime they're squared up and get a good look, they need to take it, because this defense has really been something for Shawnee State here early.
Well, from the left elbow, Jada Johnson had just come into the lineup. They left her all alone, and she drilled it from 15.5 feet. 8-point game. Hancock. Amafula now. Sexton. Stewart makes her move. Puts it up, and it rolls in. The prevailing trade wins for Stewart.
Nice attacking the basket there for Stewart.
Tech stays close. Down by only 6 is Williams. And Johnson moves in. Shovel pass in close. Layup missed. They get it back. Yeah, there was traveling. Excellent call. That's only the first turnover against Shawnee State.
Shawnee State's not only going well on the defensive end, but starting to hit the boards here on these, getting second and third shots were early on the game. Tech was holding them to 1 and done. So, you know, those are things that, the little things that Tech needs to be doing better on.
Amafula. Into the corner, Stewart now back. Sexton shoots off the side, and Shawnee State's on the move. They'll fast break it. Into the ball game is Alexa Deaver, 22. Back in the middle, they'll set it up again. Chambers passing. And there's center Hawthorne playing way outside. She lobs it in close. A runner off the iron, no good. And the rebound to Alexis Sexton.
The Tech switch and everything out front that time got caught on the switch.
Amafula double team. She's in big trouble. Stewart helps her. Pass underneath for turnaround shot, and it rolls in good. Wow, what a neat play that time by Sexton.
Yeah, it's good ball movement. I thought she might have been a little late on the pass. That caused the fadeaway, but was able to finish it.
Alexis
nice play.
With 8 points, Coach. She leads all scoring. Tech only down by 4, and there's a foul going to be called. Foul's on 21, that's Amafula. It's her first, fourth team foul. .5:35 to play here in the first half. And an inbounds play coming up here for Steele. Looking, lobbing deep. It's out to Hawthorne. Now back to the guards. Isaiah Chambers, who's really come in and done a nice job. Bounce pass in, knocked away that time by Sexton, but Shawnee keeps it. Long shot, rattles in good. Gloucester.
Bill, you can see why they're the top-ranked team in the Eastern Division of the conference. That really kind of hit their stride here in the second quarter.
3 ball, Liz Cadle. That's off the mark. So Tech's outside shooting is not working. Except for Sexton. Layup no. Follow up. There's a foul. 2 shots coming for Shawnee State. The Lady Bears from Portsmouth, Ohio. Here's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, nice crossover there. And little head fake. Good rebounding. Going up strong.
Chambers will go to the line when we come back in 1 minute on Video Productions.
Path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Back at the Armory in Beckley, just a reminder before we play ball again that Leisure Lanes is having a very special event this Saturday, February 8th. It'll be Sweetheart Futuristic Bowling from 10 p.m. until midnight. It includes your bowling rental for 2 hours, plus the shoes, the finger foods, soft drinks, and dessert. Call to reserve your lane today. Leisure Lanes, Johnstown Road in Beckley. And foul shooting time coming up here. We have, by the way, the latest stats. And the foul shot is in there and good. One more coming. Taking a look at Coach, neither team is shooting very well, especially Tech, only 3 of 8 from long range.
Yeah, and you see the big thing that's happened here, especially in the second quarter, is the offensive rebounding number for Shawnee. Here's a full court zone press by Shawnee.
They specialize in good defense, and that forces the 5th Tech turnover. And that's number 1 basketball behind the black curtain. Way to go, Coach.
I'm on it.
We try to keep all kinds of stuff. All right. WVU Tech gets back into defense. They're down by 8. Outside, watch out. Here comes the center with a runner. The teardrop works. That's Hawthorne's second bucket off the bench. Amafula working the point. Sexton. Back to Manny. Now to Davis. Cadle's got it. Amafula goes in for a layup, and she banks it in. Are they going to count it? I think yes. Plus a foul.
It's a nice drive. I'm surprised they gave it to her, but we'll take it. Yeah, that's good. That was a good call. Yep, she was in act shooting.
Here you go. Trying for the three-point play, and it's no good. 8-point game. Shawnee State with the lead in the ball. And what do we have? Whistle stops the action, and a foul going to be on Tech.
Tech's hanging in here. I mean, it's, keep it below single digits. That's about 3 trips up and down the floor. You're right back in it.
Gloucester shooting 2. She's got 6 points, including 2 for 2 foul shooting. And that one rolls off. One more coming. See, E.T. Eric Thomas has made his way into the building. He'll be working on the next 2 broadcasts with Mighty Maris. 1 of 2 for Gloucester. 9-point lead. This ties the longest lead by Shawnee State. Just under 4 minutes to play till intermission.
Here's that zone press.
Nice lob to Stewart. She's double teamed. She has her pocket picked. Here comes the layup, and it's good. So again, defense turns it into points. 9 points for Gloucester. Davis tries to muscle her way in close. Now 3 from Amafula, and it's good.
Much better press offense. Passed the ball, didn't hold it in the corners. Good passing, less dribbling.
Back to an 8-point game. Shawnee State working with Josiah Chambers. Steele passing. Now they're over here to the near corner. Low post, turnaround shot, and it rolls in good. So Gloucester again. She's in double figures. 10-point lead. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Stewart. Amafula. And now Liz Cadle. Nice passing on the perimeter. Now underneath. Double teamed, and the ball is kicked out of bounds. It will be the 7th turnover against the Lady Golden Bears.
Sometimes when you get the ball in the post, you have to feel the defense, and sometimes there's nothing wrong with just whipping it right back out. You don't always have to try to put it on the floor and make a play. Sometimes they have you defended. Good pass to the post, whip it back out for a nice jumper from the outside.
All-court pressure slapped on by Tech. New into the ball game is Alexa Deaver, wearing 22. Pass underneath, too hard off the backboard, but there is another WVU Tech foul. And coming into the ball game for the Lady Golden Bears is Abby Eastman.
Yeah, here's another look at it. Just was able to get by the defender, got in the paint, and good things are going to happen. That's why Shawnee State just has such the massive free throw advantage. You can just tell when you look at most games, when one team gets a lot of foul shots, they're the most aggressive, getting it to the hoop, getting fouled.
Steele to the line for 2. Count that, one more coming. Jariah Steele. By the way, the foul was called on Kennedy Hancock for Tech. That's her 2nd. Steele once more. Good again. So she's in the scoring column, and this is the longest lead of 12 points. Tech needs offense right now. Brown with it. To the corner, and Eastman gets it back in the middle. Stewart. She's got a sister playing over from Greenbrier County, we'll tell you about in a minute. A lob pass underneath, and Sexton couldn't hang on to it. Just checking again, yeah. The turnovers, that is 8 turnovers against Tech. Only 1 turnover for Shawnee State. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and you combine that with the offensive rebounding and the foul situation, that's what equals.
Leigh in Gloucester, she's got 13.
Equals the success that the Bears from Shawnee State are having.
Brown from downtown. Knocked away. Eastman winds up with it. Back to Brown. Say she was making those 3 balls in practice. Stewart, of course, there's nobody guarding you in practice.
Yeah, Shawnee State's just doing such a good job staying in front of the ball. They're just challenging every shot.
Yeah, Sexton thought she was fouled. Nevertheless, it's a turnover. A little Euro step. Nice play that time by the guard. Ellis scores for the second time and without a timeout. 1:01 to go, first half. Shawnee State 39, WVU Tech 23. Back in 1 minute on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little
Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, back courtside at the Dave Barksdale Court in Beckley, along with Coach Mark Montgomery. And we're down to the last few seconds of the first half. Tech needs some offense. They started out with a 6-0 lead, and then they were outscored 18-3. Shawnee State has taken control of the game. Here's Stewart stopping, popping, and 15-footer missed. And the rebound comes down to Shawnee State. 1-on-1, fast break, turnaround shot, lay it in.
Yeah, nice move. Just a little hesitation. Let the defender go by, and she finished with a nice bucket.
41-23.
Yeah, it was 8, and then it's just Texas went on one of those cold spells.
Stewart passes in close. Alexis puts it up. It will not go down. Eastman fights for the ball. Tips it out to Alexis.
Nice hustle.
Yeah, and she'll put it in. There you go. Sexton scores, and she's got 10 points. And that's the buzzer ending the first half of play. So after 1, it's Shawnee State 41. West Virginia University Tech 25. We'll be back to recap the first half, including the stats, after you see and hear these messages on Video Productions.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, finance made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to.
We've just been given the official stats for the first half of play. And first we'll let you know that Tech got off to a real quick start, hitting 2 long balls and led 6-0. And after that, Shawnee State got rolling and outscored the Lady Golden Bears 18-3. By the end of the first quarter, it was 16-9, and some of that 18-3 then dribbled over into the second quarter, where Shawnee outscored WVU Tech 25-16, and they lead at the half by 41-23. 28-25. Largest lead by Shawnee was 18 with 28 seconds to go. Points in the paint, Shawnee 22, Tech only 8. And points over turnover, Shawnee 12, Tech 0. So those are just some of the stats we've been given here. And while I look at some of the others, I'm going to ask for my assistant, Mr. Pepsi, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Mark Montgomery, to give his analysis of the first half.
Well, it's kind of the tale of the tape. Tech did close the gap there in rebounding, 20-16. But you look at the big thing are turnovers. Tech has 8, and Shawnee has 1. And plus the foul shooting. Shawnee's been able to get to the foul line and on shots, either on 3-point attempts after they've made a bucket or 2. And Tech hasn't had much at the foul line. And it just goes back to the things we always talk about. Unforced errors, missing easy shots. But the biggest thing has been Shawnee State's defense. They have just done an excellent job with their zone defense. They played some zone trap there in the second quarter and got some turnovers. But every shot has been challenged by Tech. Tech has had really trouble getting open shots. And, when they have, that they haven't had as much success as they are. But Shawnee State's a really outstanding defensive ball club.
You said it, Coach, no doubt about it. And that's what their coach told me, Dwayne Burrows. He said, hey, not only do we play it, but the kids believe it. And sometimes they police themselves. And he says, if there's one kid that teammates will say, hey, you need a little more coaching, they'll let me know. I mean, that's just a dream team.
Well, you like your team to be your teams to be player led. Sometimes when it's the coach always trying to pull the rope, that's not going to get it. The players have to play an outstanding part in it, and they have to be the coaches on the court.
We're watching the Tech men warm up to your left, and actually to the right as well. They'll be playing in the second game, scheduled to start at 5:30, and that may be slightly delayed. We got off to about a 6-minute late start here, and then the last game of the triple header will be the boys' high school game between Woodrow Wilson and Shady Spring, scheduled to start at 7:30. That's probably more like an 8 o'clock start. Nevertheless, all students from those schools will be allowed in free, courtesy of Little General Stores. So keep that in mind and make your plans to come here to the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, the Armory, as we still know it. And you're going to see a lot of good basketball here today in Beckley. All right, we've got the stats. We'll come back and we will recap all of that after these messages on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
It's fourth down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but moves! Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it!
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Hey, Wes, why'd we settle on skydiving?
Well, it's fall, and we're falling. I thought we could do a commercial about falling prices. Get it?
I guess. Where's your chute?
I knew I forgot something. Later.
During Truck Month, get invoice pricing on all 1,500 Sierras and Yukons, or ask about discounts up to $9,000 with no payments till next year.
Hey, I can see my house.
GMC, we are professional grade.
The path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Back we are watching Tech warm up here as they're getting ready for the men's game later this afternoon. We'll have that on Video Productions. We remind you that Allstate Insurance and your local agent Lori Richmond is proud to be a part sponsor of today's broadcast. If you need insurance, remember the good hands people, Allstate. And remember your local agent Lori Richmond. She's on Market Road in Beckley, 252-8646. Let's take a look at the official individual scoring. First for the visitors from Ohio, Shawnee State, Sienna Gloucester with 15 points to lead everybody in scoring. She's hit 6 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 4 from the foul line, 15 for her. Emily Maynard with 8. Sienna Gregory has 4. Ellis has 2. Jada Johnson with 2. Janiyah Chambers with 4. And Lauren Hawthorne has 4 points. For Tech, they were led by Alexis Sexton, who was at 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of them from downtown. Sexton with 10 points. Caden Stewart has 5. Manny Amafula has 5. Hancock, the center, with 4. And Avery Lucas with 1 point. Nobody has scored off the bench for Tech. Meantime, they've gotten some points off the bench for Shawnee State. 10 of them to be exact, so therein is part of the problem. Let's give you the official team's totals. For Shawnee State, they've hit 15 of 32 from the floor, that's 47%. 2 of 5 from long range, that's 40%. And 9 of 11 foul shooting, 82%. Only 1 turnover in the ballgame so far. For Tech, they have hit 10 of 27, that's 37% from the floor. 4 of 10 from downtown, that's 40%. And 1 of 3 foul shooting, that's 33%. Nobody on either team in foul trouble. And Tech with 8 mistakes in the ball game, and most of those have led to points. So those are the stats, Coach. What did you see?
Well, it's like I said, Tech's biggest issue is they are just having to work so hard, worked about the end of every shot clock on the offensive end. You look at the defensive end, Tech really hasn't done that bad. They started out really well, but then the second and third shots, the offensive rebounding came back to hurt them. It's just the inability to score, and you can say not only is it deficiency Tech has, but mainly it's because of the defense of Shawnee State.
You're exactly right, Coach Mark Montgomery. By the way, Mark and I will be in Summersville on Saturday. Technically, we're going to be there. Hopefully, we'll be there to broadcast WVU Tech doubleheader. The men and the women's team is scheduled to play in Summersville at the Civic Arena there on Saturday. And we'll have them both here on Video Productions. Let's take one more timeout. Here at halftime, we're about 3.5 minutes away from starting the second half on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road. Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
The most mouth-watering showdown on television. The Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off. Right here at your local Little General store. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Life doesn't wait, so neither should your care. Whether it's a cough, fever, or stomach bug, Access Plus is here for those urgent moments.
From bumps and bruises to stitches and even x-rays, we've got you covered with extended hours and walk-in care for the whole family.
You do not have to be an Access Health patient to be seen. No appointments, no hassle, just quality care when you need it.
Access Health, where care meets community.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Don't drop the ball. Come see your hometown legends at the all-new Greenbrier Ford in Beckman. We won't be beat.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
Incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Tavares Lowry trying to work out the details for the next two games of our triple header. We were told that the Tech men's game was scheduled for 5:30. Now we're told it's set for 6. So 5:30 is when Maris will come on the air with Eric Thomas. We'd like to remind you one of our sponsors is Exit Elevation Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you're seeing the signs that say exit. That means Exit Elevation Realty can make a good deal for you, and Luke Richmond is the broker. They're located on North Kanawha Street in Beckley, and there's the phone number, 256-0101. We're ready to play ball, starting the third quarter here, and Shawnee State will get the basketball, and they're up by 16 points.
They're going to try to knock this down the half by the end of the third quarter and be close there, make a run into fourth for Tech.
Gregory passing the ball off for a 3, and there is a 2, or 3 rather. That's a 3 ball by Emily Maynard. Maynard with her third triple of the day. Not a good way to start. And that's the 10th turnover against Tech. Lay in, too strong. Rebound followed up, foul.
Yeah, that was a textbook half-court jump trap, and they actually did. They jumped right out on her, and I think she was surprised about it, and they were able to turn her over and got to the hoop here and to the foul line again.
Jada Johnson will go to the line. Tech will substitute. Well, you know, Coach Kenny Osborne has tried different combinations, just not getting the kind of offense that he needs.
Yeah, hopefully Shawnee starts the second half like Tech did. They came out and knocked down 2 3-pointers and then kind of didn't do much. So
one more coming. So Gloucester got 1 out of 2. 16 points for her. This Avery Lucas passing to Alexis Sexton. Now Amafula. Around the horn they go. Nice passing. Driving the baseline, but boy, the Shawnee State Lady Bears will not let that happen. In close shot missed by Nixon and will come the other way.
Yeah, just great help defense there. She took her dribble up, had her back to the basket. That's not good against the zone defense.
Ellis bounce passes to the baseline. Short shot up and in, good.
Yeah, nice up and under move. You know, went to her left and then brought it back underneath to the right.
Up by 22 now. So the Lady Bears from Portsmouth, Ohio have come out guns blazing here in the third quarter.
Tech's made a little change here on their offensive set, running a girl to the corner, trying to get screens down on the post.
Another turnover, and there is only the second mistake that Shawnee State has made this afternoon. Well, we've got the Lady Bears from Ohio, the Golden Bears from West Virginia, and when they play defense, obviously there's going to be a bear trap.
Oh, I like that.
I've been waiting all day to
Yes.
say that.
Yes. I mean,
I'm not sure it was worth it.
Are you saying they put the clamps on them?
Oh, that's better. In and out by Stewart.
Watch, we're liable to get on a roll here.
That's right. That's when you're down by this many, you start pulling out the bad stuff. It's Ellis. Maynard, watch out. She pushes her defender away. Follows it up, no. Follows it up, yes. Oh, they're tough.
Yeah, there's those offensive boards. Coach Osborne's going to hopefully be able to put a stop to this.
So Gloucester gets the bucket, and with that, we've got a timeout. Tech is trailing 49-25. Back in a minute on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
And thanks to Little General Stores, you students that are coming to the Shady Spring Woodrow Wilson game tonight around 8 o'clock, you get in for free, courtesy of Little General Stores. Thank you.
Yep, that gives you more money to stop at Little General and buy some snacks.
Absolutely. Maybe even some gas.
Yeah, or Burger King there on Harper Road.
Maybe a bear claw. Oh, all right.
Yes.
Back to the Bears here. Golden Bears with it.
Is that half-court trap by Shawnee State.
Stewart lobs in closer, knocked away on the floor now. 1st and 10, Shawnee's got it. It's 12 turnovers against Tech. Tech will set things up. It's Gregory passing off. Watch out for Ellis, and she's fouled. Miyoshi Ellis, who has scored one time this afternoon, will get a chance at the line, Coach.
Yeah, here's another look at it. Nice drive to the basket. Undercut her a little bit with the body. They're getting to the foul line if they're not making a bucket.
Ellis is ready and good. They've been good at the line. Now 10 out of 12.
Yeah, they have been really impressed by them again. You know, they're leading the Eastern Division of the River Cities Conference. You can see why.
That rattles in good. When these two teams played early in the season, Shawnee State won in Portsmouth 70-55. There's a shot that's good. Nixon gets in the scorebook for the first time for Tech.
Need a lot more of that. You know, get a quick hitter, get a good shot, get a good look.
A runner off the side of the iron, and the Golden Bears have the ball.
And there you go, just one opportunity, push the ball down the floor.
Mafula was knocked to the floor as she was going for the runner. She had a really good first half. She made both of her long shots, and she's okay.
Yeah, probably good no call there. Shawnee defender stayed vertical, and good no call.
Another chance for inbounding. 6.5 to go, third quarter, and Shawnee State with the lead. Amafula gets it out deep. Sexton. Amafula. A 3-ball. Sexton, good. Well, you know, she shoots it a little differently, but it works for her. That's 3 trays for her this afternoon, 13 points leading the Lady Golden Bears.
Yeah, when she squares up, gets her feet set, and has a good look at it, she's pretty deadly from 3-point.
Ball knocked away, but it's out for a 3 try, and that's off the back brace by Gregory. Rebound Tech, 1-on-1. Stewart stops, has the ball stripped away and stolen. Layup, got it.
And you see, I mean, right there's a good example. Could have been a 2-point basket for Tech. Now it turns into another one. But this, you know, you got to be physical and hold on to that ball.
Sienna Gloucester has 22 points to lead everybody in scoring this afternoon. Ball knocked out of bounds along press row.
Maris with the assist.
All right, that's 1 for you, assist.
You know I don't get no assist. I believe in shooting the ball.
Yeah, really, Maris,
I don't believe in passing.
when we used to do ball games on WJLS radio and we'd get to an arena early, Maris would get out there and he could drill those 15 to 20 footers. Of course, none of them counted, but it looked pretty good. Tech gets the ball in. Cadle will trigger. Amafula. Manny gets it over here to Cadle. Air pass is knocked away, and there's a foul.
Yeah, she had a cutter just late getting her the ball, and usually when you're late getting the ball, then they're not open by the time you throw it.
Foul's going to be called on Avery Lucas. That's number 3 on her.
I think Coach Osborne's wanting to call it both ways.
Here's Shawnee. Sanaya Gregory. That's Jaden Tucker just into the ball game wearing number 30. Runner put up, blocked. Up again, blocked. And boy, Cadle with a good defensive play for the West Virginia team.
Yeah, good defensive stance there by the Golden Bears.
Cadle double teamed, needs help. Knocked away, she keeps it. Stewart from downtown, no good. 3 of the visitors huddled there for the rebound. Tucker. Gregory sees room, now dishes it off. A 3-ball airborne, and it's in and out, no good.
Sometimes you're too open. She was wide open.
Another downtown shot. That rims out by Gregory. She gets it back, puts it up, draws the foul.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's an opportunity. You had a couple chances, some defensive rebounds, and it's really bad when the ball hits the floor and nobody gets to it, especially when you're struggling like Tech is right now.
So there's a timeout. We'll take it with them here in Beckley at the Armory. 4:08 to go third quarter, and Tech trailing by 23. Back after this on Video Productions.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
And back we are, the historic Armory, the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mark Montgomery. Shawnee State, they have come in here with a record of 18-4, 9-1 in the conference, which is good for first place, and you can see why. And the foul shot by Gregory is good. She's 3 for 3 and 5 total points. Gregory, one more coming. Got them both. 25-point lead. Tech got off with a quick start, and then they just went ice cold offensively. Plus turnovers have hurt. Here's Davis in for a runner, banks it in. Nice shot.
Yeah, that's a way to attack the basket, get in the paint. Most of the time, good things will happen. You'll either get a finish with a bucket or you'll get fouled.
Brooklyn Davis with her first bucket of the afternoon.
That just hasn't been available much today because of Shawnee's defense.
Outside shot rims out, no good that time by Gregory. Liz Cadle. To the corner. That's Davis. Amafula tries to move in and held ball. Control remains with the Beckley team. And into the ball game comes Kyra Brown, wearing number 2 on her white home uniform. She will feed the ball in. Amafula will sit down. And now everybody will sit down. There's a timeout. 3:13 to go third quarter. We'll be back after these words on Video Productions.
Path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Tech inbounds the ball. Davis in trouble, and there's the turnover.
Yeah, it's just been the Achilles heel all year, and you just, you continue to do that. You just have to, you just got to take care of the basketball.
Shawnee State hangs their hat on good defense, and they've shown it today. Jaden Tucker with it now. Davis on her. Tucker goes in for a lay-in. Count it. Tucker, first time in the scorebook.
Yeah, you got to be aware, need some help defense there to make those inside shots tough after you initially get beat.
Stewart to Cadle. Brown. Around the horn we go. Here's Brown. Stewart. She can't get loose. All right, defense is tough. Now on the floor. 1st and 10, held ball. 2:26 left in the third quarter, and Shawnee State on the happy side of a 57-32 advantage.
Yeah, I mean, we've almost played 3 quarters, and there's, they've only, Tech's only had 3 foul shots. That just tells you they're just having so much trouble shooting.
And only 7 points in this third quarter for Tech. All right, Tucker. Head of the ball game there is Alexa Deaver. She has it now, 22. Brown sort of gave her a little hug there and got away with it. And now on the floor is Molly Howard, who is helped up. Only the third turnover today for the Lady Bears from Ohio. Here's Brown. Cadle. Stewart misses from the corner. Rebound is Hawthorne, and it's stolen. Good hustle that time. It comes over here to the cheerleaders for Tech, and that's us right over there.
Yeah, nice hustle there. Good steal. Just you hate to take your dribble up and get yourself caught in that bad situation.
Caden Stewart inbounds the ball to Brown. Now to Mary Beth Meadows, wearing number 1, just into the lineup for Tech. Brown tries to scoop it in, and it's knocked out of bounds by Molly Howard. Good defense by her.
Yeah.
And 14 seconds left on the shot clock, Coach. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It just everything is just hard for Tech offensively.
15 turnover. Tucker. 18 on the shot clock. Now Deaver knocked that ball home, but they're going to call a blocking foul on offense.
Yeah, illegal screen, I think, is what we saw there.
It's only the 5th mistake against Shawnee State. Substitution into the ball game is Jada Johnson, wearing 23 for Shawnee. Brown. She's the point guard out of South Charleston High School. Nice passing. Stewart goes down the lane, throws one up, and it goes in, and she's fouled. Wow, that was a pretty.
Yeah, and there again, able to split the zone, got into the middle, got fouled. Need a lot of that. That's what they haven't had. Everything's just been so hard. Here's another look at it. Beat her off the dribble, split 2 defenders, kind of initiated the contact and was able to finish.
Well, now they've sent everybody to their respective benches, and Caden Stewart will shoot for the first time from the line, and it's good. That's 8 points for her. Must have been a technical call.
Somebody must have said something, because we didn't see any.
Well, these refs have done a good job today.
Yeah, I've been impressed by this officials they have here for the River City Conference.
Mm-hmm. Well, Stewart will get another shot. Good. And one more coming. And she rattles that one in. Now, the Lady Golden Bears will get the ball. Maybe somebody said something they shouldn't have. Stewart is a happy young lady, though. She got a big smile on her face. She's number 3. She's just out of your camera range right now. And now with that, the coaches want to talk it over, and so do the refs. So with a timeout on the court, less than a minute to go third quarter, we'll be back after this on Video Productions. I'll tell you what, the Shawnee head coach, Dwayne Burrows, he's been talking to the referee in a very animated way. He was not happy with that technical. We don't have any detail on what it was. I would suspect, though, Coach, it must have been something that somebody said.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything physically that we saw. I think his question is how they initiated the shooting. We can get into that here later.
Okay. Stewart missed that jumper, and here on the other end is one thrown up by Alexa Deaver. She'll go to the line for 2.
I think what his question was the order that if they shoot the personal foul and the 2 shots and then the technical and the possession of the ball. But you have to remember it really didn't matter because with the technicals, Tech was going to get the ball. So even though she shot the foul shot first and would give them the opportunity to rebound it, I think that was what he was questioning.
Here's Deaver, and she makes it good.
Just from the things I could hear, and so I could be wrong, but I think that's what it was.
I'm going with you, Coach.
Well, thank you.
Mark Montgomery, that's who we're going with. Stewart, now to Brown. 20 seconds left, third quarter. Mary Beth Meadows from 3.
Mary Beth seems like she takes a good chance of her opportunities when she comes in and knocks down a 3 about every game.
5 seconds left. The runner put up, partially deflected. 1.3 seconds left. We had that last night at the high school game. 0.2 of a second left, and Shady hit a 45-footer, maybe 50-footer, but it didn't count, which is another conversation for another day. And inbounds play and good defense that time by Brooklyn Davis stops a potential shot. Well, we played 3 quarters here after we look at the Little General 3-ball by Meadows.
Watch the reaction of her teammates. That's what you like.
Yeah, she didn't get a whole lot of playing time, so with her coming in and hitting the ball from downtown, that's a happy time. Thanks to Little General, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter after these words on Video Productions.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but incredible. A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer
Ready to play the last quarter here, and Shawnee State will get the ball leading by big. Actually, their lead was 25 earlier. From downtown. Count it. Wow. So, a shot put home by Maynard.
And back to the zone trap.
That's her 4th long ball success. Lob pass in, layup, got it. Kennedy Hancock for the 3rd bucket for her this afternoon.
When you attack the press by passing right angles, that's a result. Nice, easy layup.
Ellis passes. Here's Gregory. And just off a little baby hook there by Steele missing. Followed up and in good. A 21-point lead. 9 minutes and 1 second to go. And remind you, at 6 o'clock, just an hour from now, we'll have the men's game between these two teams on Video Productions. Maris Lowry will come on with E.T. Eric Thomas at around 5:30. Yes, sir?
And that's not the pass that you want to make against a full-court zone press.
16th turnover. Foul called. It's on Omafula. Her 2nd.
Probably a good foul. They were going to have numbers.
Actually, her 3rd. Yeah, that was probably a good foul. That would have been an easy layup. Inbounds play, Ellis. Miyoshi Ellis puts it in. On the high post, watch out. Oh, nice block that time. The ball goes the other way. Well, you got to love Alexis Sexton. She is never quitting.
You know, and we've spoken about every game we've done how you really love the fight that Tech has when there are a lot of times they've been here, big big deficits, and they just keep battling.
Back it across. So that's another turnover against the Lady Golden Bears. Well, this is one of those games where Tech came out and hit the first points, 2 long balls, led 6-0. And then they went cold, and Shawnee went on an 18-3 run and took control of this game. In the paint, in trouble, put it up anyway. It rattles in, but there's going to be 3 seconds. Or is it a foul? Could have been either one.
Yeah, I'm old school. I think 3 seconds should be called a lot more, but you rarely see it. But might have got it right there.
They did call the foul on Jariah Steele. That's her first. Again, the all-court pressure. Give and go. Cadle passes it off. She probably could have laid it in, but decided to pass at the last moment, and Hancock gets fouled.
Yeah, I mean, again, great unselfishness, but that's a case in point where you need to finish it yourself because the defense was on that side of the lane. Going to be a hard catch and hard finish. It worked out, but
everybody's quiet now. And Hancock missed. She scored 6 points from the floor today. And Kennedy Hancock once more. Here it comes. And it rolls off. Missed them both. Shawnee stayed with it. Here's Steele. Ellis. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Shawnee State won by 15 early in the season in Portsmouth, Ohio. And the ball was stripped away. Good D, and here comes the Golden Bear offense. Amafula passing to Lucas. Liz Cadle. High post to Hancock. Every pass has been contested by Shawnee. From the foul line, Sexton scores. She's had a really nice game. 12 points to lead her team.
Yeah, nice movement that time. She had a good slide there and got a nice open shot at the foul line.
To correct myself, 15 points for her.
Wall.
The 8th turnover against the Lady Bears from Ohio. All right, Manny Amafula with just over 7 minutes to go. A lob underneath, tipped away, and stolen. Just can't penetrate that zone. Give and go, layup good. Wow. Nicely again, that is Gloucester. She has had a terrific game, and right around 25 points for her.
Yeah, fundamental basketball, nice finish.
24 to be exact. With a shovel pass that goes astray. Bears go for a layup, and there's the blocking foul, and it'll be free throws coming up here for Sanaya Gregory. That was a honey of a play for the Lady Bears. Sorry.
Just kind of like Pooh Bear when he's in the honey pot.
That's exactly it. Gregory 4 for 4 foul shooting today, and now 5 out of 5. 7th point. One more to come. Sanaya Gregory. Good-looking player. And she's got them both. All right, Tech on the move. Sexton passing. Amafula. Back to Cadle, in on the post. And there's a foul. So Kennedy Hancock was going to go strong to the hoop from underneath and will go twice to the foul line, where she's 0 for 2.
Good positioning down on the low block. She was physical, nice entry pass. It's probably not a bad foul on Shawnee's part. Kennedy struggled here at the foul line.
Steele with her 2nd foul for Shawnee. Hancock looking for her 7th point. She's got it. We remind you we're 1 hour away from the men's game. 5:30 airtime here on Video Productions. And she gets 1 out of 2. That one sort of thudded off the rim. Somebody was in the lane too soon, I believe, for Tech. All right. The Lady Golden Bears will set up with a half-court defense, and working with the basketball is Sanaya Gregory. She puts up a little Euro step layup. No. Follow up by a teammate. That's knocked out by Gloucester. And it will belong to WVU Tech.
Yeah, they basically just ran that started off the high post offense and just a pick there at the high post and been able to get to the foul lane.
Manny Amafula from Charlotte. Around the horn. She's got it now. Knocked away and stolen. It's the 20th turnover. Short shot missed. Followed up. Traveling or held ball. They decide held ball. 10th turnover against Shawnee State. And Tech's going to substitute everybody. And we see Abby Eastman in there. Mary Beth Meadows is into the ball game. Emily Sharkey wearing number 10. We've not seen her this afternoon. Bringing the ball up is Emily Ratchford. And Stewart is the only regular in there. Double teamed. Tech keeps the ball. Stewart lobs it off to the corner. Meadows shut down on the baseline. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Do a double team. Off balance shot, and a foul is going to be called. Well, Emily Sharkey just sort of took a step there, Coach, and was lucky she was fouled.
Yes, I was going to say she got bailed out. It just everything's just really been hard for Tech today offensively. Sometimes the Golden Bears have a bad habit. They just want to dribble right into the defense, and that's how they get these turnovers. But here it worked out with a foul, and hope we can hit the second one here.
Emily Sharkey got them both. 20-point lead is Lakin Williams from Williamson, West Virginia, by the way. The only West Virginian on the Shawnee State team. Most of their players are from Ohio or Kentucky. Here's Williams shooting and rattles it in. So she's in the scoring column. 22-point lead, under 5 minutes left. Stewart sees a teammate off Ratchford on the wing. Sharkey with it. Corner shot again. Nope, she's just trying to pass it underneath, and it's knocked away and stolen. Here come the Bears, and there's a foul. Sanaya Gregory will get to go again. That's the wrong person to foul because she's 6 for 6 free throwing today.
Yeah, you can talk about, like, on both ends, going back to when Tech had the ball, just having to basically just go long in the shot clock when you need to get shots up to reduce this lead, and then need to stop the ball around the foul line. Shawnee State was able to get it down there within 5 feet instead of 15, and when that happens, usually they're going to have success.
We're going to take a quick break. We've got 4:22 left in this ball game on Video Productions.
Path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Okay, one of the best foul shotters on the floor is able to put home another one. Gregory now 7 for 7 and 9 points, looking for her double figure right here. And she got it. Boy, she's a machine. Wow. Got an update on the official stats. I haven't had a chance to look. Here's Meadows. Knocked away. Foul is going to be called on Sanaya Gregory.
Well, to no surprise, Tech has 20 turnovers. You know, that's just so many opportunities lost of offensive plays. Shawnee's turned it over 10 times.
Both teams shooting 44%. Runner, no good. Stewart gets the rebound, and it comes over to her teammates, Ratchford. Meadows. And there's another steal. Bad pass. 11th turnover against Shawnee State. They only had, 4 at halftime. 71-47 as we're approaching 3.5 minutes to play in this game. Shawnee State 18-4, 9-1 in the league. There's a short shot up and in good by Meadows.
You know, when Tech gets good open shots, they've been successful here. It just been the stifling defense just hasn't allowed that very much here this afternoon.
Lakin Williams. Yeah, you know, Mark, you're just exactly right on this. That defense made all the difference. Short shot, no good, and Tech rebounding. And Shawnee State is still pressuring all over the floor. And they force another turnover. Fast break layup, got it.
And about a third or a half of Tech's turnovers are really not forced turnovers. It just seems like they just give the ball up without much pressure.
Sharkey, short. Ratchford got the ball. Sharkey from 3, no good. Lakin Williams rebounds. Sanaya Gregory, she's had a really nice game. Janaya Chambers, blocking foul going to be called on Tech. Foul is on Sharkey, and that is her first foul.
And a lot of people say, well, she was set. Now, they might change it here, but what happened was that she only got half of her. And what I mean by that was the defender was not squared up on her, and plus didn't allow her room to come down either. Right idea, almost got the bang-bang call.
Sienna Gloucester has made 4 out of 6 foul shooting, looking for her 25th point. And it's no good. One more. Gloucester, averaging 14 per game, is one of 2 seniors on their team. She missed them both. And somebody was over the line anyway, so it wouldn't have counted.
Yeah, that's the second one of those we've seen today.
That's rare, too.
Yeah.
Especially this late in the year. You see some of the men's team for Tech. They're ready. They will come out and warm up for a 6 o'clock tip. We'll be on the air, or Maris Lowry will, at 5:35. And then the high school game at about 8 o'clock tonight features Woodrow Wilson and Shady Spring.
That's old school time, right?
Absolutely. I like those 8 o'clock games. Ratchford, Sharkey goes in for a layup, and it hits the side of the backboard. Tech will keep it. Referees are going to confer here with 1:48 to play. Emily Ratchford will throw it in.
Shawnee's coach just instructed them no fouls.
Thank you. We've had a bunch today. And Shawnee State has been really good at the foul line. How good, you say? 81%. 3 ball off the iron by Sharkey. And it is out of bounds to Tech. Well, we got the word there's going to be Tech basketball at Summersville on Saturday, doubleheader, men's and women's. And we're going to have it on video productions. Now, who does the game? That's still in question. Here's another steal. Lay in, put up and in by Gloucester again. 26 points. And without a timeout, 1:34 left in the ball game. Let's pause for a minute on video productions. Ready to go. WVU Tech in the last minute and a half. Trailing by 26. From the foul line. That one is short that time by Eastman.
And it's just getting run outs right now by Shawnee, just beating Tech back down the floor.
Nice run that time by the Bears from Portsmouth, Ohio. Meadows. Ratchford back to Sharkey. Meadows gets around a couple of defenders and gets it to the corner. Good passing. Sharkey from downtown, short. And the rebound is off to Chambers. Fast break try. Layup, foul. Well, one of the teams said don't foul. The other one didn't get the memo.
Yeah, it's just kind of Tech's run out of gas right here, and it's like we say, give them credit for their hard play in these games. When there's no doubt what the outcome's going to be, it says a lot to keep battling. So they've finished most of the games we've done really hard.
Lakin Williams with her third point of the afternoon. 40 seconds remaining. And she gets them both. But the offensive star has been Sienna Gloucester for Shawnee State, 26 points unofficially. But I have all of the official stats in our wrap-up. Davis, step back shot, short. Tipped out of bounds to Tech.
Yeah, Gloucester's might be the player of the week again with the performance she has
really
here today.
Mm-hmm. Ratchford looking, lobbing. Meadows for a lay-in. Nope. Had to alter the course of the shot. She knew it was going to get blocked, and she missed it. Chambers now with it. 15 seconds, and they're just going to yo-yo the basketball and run out the clock. We're down to 8 seconds.
This bear fight didn't turn out much of one, Bill.
No, I tell you what, this is going to be a big win of 30 points for the visitors from Ohio. Shawnee State 79, WVU Tech 49. So Tech now will drop their record to 1-21 and 0-11 in the conference, and they will have lost now 18 straight. For Shawnee State, they go to 19-4 overall, 10-1 in the conference, and they are looking good for, I think, their 6th win in a row. So, having said that, we'll take a break, and we'll be back with our wrap-up show, including the official stats on video productions.
Folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Take a ride to the north side and get your Big John deal at Mid-State Ford in Summersville. And here's the top 5 reasons to shop Mid-State Ford. You'll find the largest inventory, award-winning service, financing made easy for everyone, highest trade-in value. And the number 1 reason to shop Mid-State Ford is where you'll find your Big John deal. Mid-State Ford in Summersville, MidStateFordWV.com.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
It's 4th down, seconds on the clock. He hands it off, finds a hole in the middle. Clear, nothing but
Brian moves!
Incredible! A touchdown for the win. I can't believe it.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Just finished up my can of Pepsi. I'm going to have another one when we get off the air here in about 5 minutes. Bill O'Brien here with Coach Mark Montgomery. And, Coach, this was one of those games where Tech got off to a 6-0 lead, then Shawnee went going big and outscored the home team 18-3 and really coasted from there. They led 41-25 at halftime, and here at the end of the ball game got their longest lead at 30 points, 79-49. So turnovers, as we said, the defense for Shawnee State was incredible. Plus, they had a good 1-2 punch offensively.
Yeah, and it was probably – their coach could probably use this film at every clinic to show, how well his girls performed. They were very efficient on offense. When they weren't hitting outside shots, they were able to drive the ball. They got to the foul line 27 times. Had 27 attempts, and but it goes back to the defensive end. They were just outstanding. Probably the best defensive performance of any team I've seen come in here to the Armory that has faced Tech. And again, Tech, same struggles. Didn't get to the foul line very, very much. Didn't shoot the ball well and turned it over. And hopefully those are mistakes that you can kind of correct. The turnovers are, but, you got to be able to put the ball in the basket.
Coach, let's take a look at the official stats brought to you by Pepsi-Cola of Southern West Virginia as we go inside the numbers. For Shawnee State, first the individuals. 30 points credited to Sienna Gloucester. She had 13 of 23 from the field, including 4 of 8 at the foul line. So 30 points for Gloucester leads everybody in scoring. Emily Maynard had 14. Sanaya Gregory scored 10 points. The rest of the scoring, Ellis had 4, Steele with 2, Lakin had 4, Chambers with 4, Lauren Hawthorne with 6, Deaver had 1, Jada Johnson scored 2, and Jaden Tucker had 2 points. For WVU Tech, they were led by a 15-point performance by Alexis Sexton. She had 6 of 9 from the field, 3 of 3 from downtown, and finished with 15, so Sexton leads the Lady Golden Bears today. A honey of a performance for the Golden Bears. Sorry. Caden Stewart had 10 points today. 7 points for Kennedy Hancock. 5 for Amafula. 1 point for Avery Lucas. Off the bench, Mary Beth Meadows scored 5. Brooklyn Davis with 2. Emily Sharkey had 2. Jaslyn Nixon scored 2 points. And that's it individually for Shawnee State. Team totals now. These are all official. Shawnee had 27 from the floor, made 27 out of 58. That is 47%. 410 from downtown and 21 of 27 from the charity line. That is 78%. They had 38 rebounds, 10 more than Tech, and only 11 turnovers. For the Lady Golden Bears, 18 made out of 48 shots. That's 37.5%. 6 of 17 from downtown. That's 35%. And 7 of 12 foul shooting. So they had only 12 attempts at the foul line, 15 fewer than the visitors from Ohio. 58% foul shooting, by the way, for Tech. They had 23 official turnovers. I had them for 25. Rebounding, we told you they were down by 10, and they just did not click today because of that superior defense by Shawnee State. Let's take our final timeout, and we'll come back to tell you about the next broadcast in just a minute on Video Productions.
Path to a rewarding, well-paying career is close to home. Discover what WVU Tech graduates already know. We're a small campus with big opportunities. With hands-on experience in high-demand programs like hospitality, forensic investigations, cybersecurity, engineering, and nursing, you'll be prepared to enter the workforce, solving West Virginia's most important problems. We know that you can change the world, and it starts here at home.
Hey, grab me one too.
Back inside the Armory of the day, Barksdale Court, and taking a look at the stats. Points in the paint, Shawnee had 40, Tech had 16. Points off turnovers, Shawnee 28, Tech 11. Second chance points, Shawnee 12-5. Fast break points, Shawnee 16-2. So, Mark, when you take a look at the stat sheets, I'm surprised that the score wasn't even more than a 30-point deficit.
Yeah, we talked off the air about that earlier on, that it felt like that the game was even wider than it ended up. And, Tech's struggling, and you like their fight. You hope the things are going to come. But you know what? I've got a good feeling about this upcoming game. I think they might break their streak here against the team from Columbus.
Let's hope so. Let us hope so. Saturday, we're scheduled to do a doubleheader in Summersville. Tech men's and women's teams, and we'll have more details. Oh my gosh, Maris Lowry's brought donuts. Oh my gosh, I gotta have a donut. Thank you. This is great. I was just gonna say, do what? Oh, courtesy of Little General Stores, because Little General is not only giving us donuts, but also they're paying for students to get in free for the Woodrow Wilson Shady Spring High School boys game, which will be set to tip off about 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll have on Video Productions.
And you're getting ready for Valentine's because you picked out a heart-shaped donut.
With jelly inside.
There you go.
This is dinner right here.
Choice.
Courtesy of Little General.
I think both teams, the Golden Bears and the Bears, would have enjoyed that.
Because of the sweetness and the honey and et cetera?
Yes.
That's it? I'm sorry that we've had so many puns in today's game, but Mark, it's your fault. No, it isn't. No. But you egged me on.
I'll own it.
Anyway, we're getting ready for the next game. That'll be a college men's game between these two schools, Shawnee State from Portsmouth, Ohio, and WVU Tech. They're going to tip off in just about 35 minutes. Maris and company will be on in 10 minutes. Well, we'd like to thank Nick Eskins, who did a great job, as always, with our producing and directing chores. Cameron Ball is our camera operator, and they're going to stay here and work the next two games as well. Butch Mounts is the executive producer of Video Productions. And now for Coach Mark Montgomery, Bill O'Brien, courtside under the dome in Beckley at the Armory. Final score on the women's side, Shawnee State 79, WVU Tech 49. 10 minutes to go until we come back on the air on Video